Hello everyone and welcome to the 12 Universe tutorial series. So, I'm gonna first cover how to mine for the underground ore. I was struggling with this a little at the first. I didn't understand the scanner and stuff, but this is why I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. Let's first talk about the scanner a little bit. I didn't exactly understand it fully, but it's pretty simple. From left to right it's a timeline when it's detected. And the distance obviously up and down is how close it is to you. It's from my range is about 320 meters. There are also several talents that impact this. As you can see, the timeline, it goes up and down as you move, like where it was detected first and last. So if you remember your movement, like if you go left and right, then you can see that, oh yeah, in that corner it was further, in that corner it was closer, so you know exactly which way to move. And this is exactly what I'm going to show you, which is the most efficient way to find the deposits. But also to talk about the talents, there are a lot of things that affect it. I have not gone through all of them. I upgraded some of them, but it tells you what it is. The treasure is one of them. +5 ore extracted, so you can get more from the same deposit. Scanning efficiency, +10 scanner auto-ping speed. Scanning range and all of these kind of things. You should go over all of these things to see again scanner +40 meter scanning range, all of these kind of things. Yeah, I think 400 is the max you can get really. But anyway, it's important to check the talents too if you want to do some serious mining. So first things to know is that the scanner, once you open it, you can hold the Alt key and then scroll the mouse wheel. That changes between the short and long range, which I will cover shortly. Then if you press tab and then press the middle of the scanner, then it opens this kind of menu and you can scan for different types of ores. As you can see, I don't need bauxite and I don't need quartz right now, so I'm scanning for these two only, and of course all the other tiers. Then you close it and then you simply start moving around and don't move like up and down at first. And see on this radar thing you have obviously the north, south, east, west and all that, and then you have these kind of lines which is northwest, northeast. I usually use those, but you can also use north, southwest, east. So what I'm gonna do with this is that I'm gonna pick one line like this. I'll just dig a tunnel in here a little bit and then I just move forward and see which one moves. I'm going for the closest one right now. See, the closest one, which is 100 meters. Okay, it came a little bit closer, so I just keep going. Keep it between like -10 and +10. And also this light thing, this also puts this mining compass on the right side, which is very important if you're like underground. So keep it, like I said, +10 and -10, and just keep digging the tunnel a little bit. I'd say go about, I don't know, 20-30 meters at a time. Then use the scanner again, move. See, it came closer again, so it's pretty close in here somewhere. And if you can't pinpoint it, I hope it's gonna be the situation. It's not gonna be in front of me, I hope. Then I can explain it a little bit further how it works. This is the easiest and yeah, okay, of course. When I make a tutorial, then yeah, that's where I'm gonna find it. But I'm gonna cover this with the second one. I will go for the other one too. It's hematite, I believe. So the easiest way to mine this thing, I mean the most efficient way, is to first uncover some of the top parts of it. I like to always start from the top. I just climb right on top of it, and then I will go around the edges and clear all the edges. It's very important because I already saw some of the people complaining that there were areas where it was already mined and then they found like only a tiny piece, and then they were complaining that why did the scanner, find it. It's because someone left it in there. People didn't, mine everything. It's very important. Change it to this short range. I will show you in a few, but I'll first explain which is the most efficient way. Don't just start, mining it. Just clear out all the edges around it. Just stand on top of it and clear whatever you can. And then just start taking it downwards. Not right under your feet, but like this. It's rather small deposit anyway, and I kind of fell down actually. The largest deposit I found was like 120 kiloliters. That was insane. It just kept on going. I was doing it for 40 minutes mining it. But this one seems like a small one. And yeah, it's important to clear the edges, because otherwise that's how you leave these pieces, and then it's very difficult to find them later. Always go around the edges, make sure it's clear, and then you can just start mining it. I will just go over this process and just speed it up for you so you can see exactly how it works. Whoops, what's this in here now? These floating things, I hope they're gonna fix this, but okay. And once you think it's gone, then take out the short-range scanner, and don't rely on the first scan. Make it another pulse by keeping it open, see, and if it disappears, then it means you got it all. Obviously, if it's a very large deposit, you might want to go on the long range, but then again, there might be another deposit close by, so it's better to just run over the area with a short-range scanner. I know there's nothing here because it was a small deposit. It's less than 50 meters, this entire thing, but I'm gonna show you the other thing now. I don't know where it disappeared. There it is. See, there's another deposit already. But I'm going for the hematite now, which is 100. Okay, there is another one close by. What's this then? No, I don't want this one. I'll go for the heavy blue one, the dark blue one. As you can see, it's getting closer. Getting closer again. Let's see. Yeah, I fell kind of down, but I think it's yeah, it's getting a little bit further away. So you find exactly the place where, like between two axes, I'm going southeast and between northwest. See these lines on the map thing? I came from there, so now I'm gonna go sideways. I'm gonna go straight in there. Again, keep the this compass thing between 10 and minus 10. Dig a tunnel. Then whip out the scanner again. You have to make it another pulse. See, it went further and then it came closer again. If you have the mining tool out and then you take out the scanner, then the first scan is usually invalid. So don't rely on that. Make sure it makes a pulse while the scanner is open. And then again we are going forward. We are first moving like, you know, like in a cross. So we're not even trying to pinpoint the height of the thing, the deposit. See, it's getting closer. It's probably gonna be in front of me because I'm trying to actually make a tutorial, you know, so I hope it's not. I wanna show, probably it's not actually, I already noticed it. It's probably under or above. But this is exactly what I wanted to explain, how it's the easiest way to find it. To me it's kind of common sense, but a lot of people are still struggling with it, so I'll show you how it's the easiest way to find it. So you don't have to like run in circles. Okay, see, now it went further, so we go back and find exactly the place where it's the lowest. I think that was the lowest. Okay, somewhere in here, I'd say, somewhere here. Now we're gonna turn into the other lines, sideways, and now we find again the spot where it's the closest to you. Well, let's see. That's the closest. I hope it's not in front, but you get the idea. First you pinpoint the, you know, this kind of, you know, what you call it, the axis, the X and Y, and Z is up and down. That's what you're gonna leave for the last. Actually, I can put it, see, it went a little bit further again. It's closer again. I mean, you can use this scanner, but it's very, very spastic and I don't like it. But you have to hold it, like, you can't just go over like this. You have to, like, very slowly go with it, and I don't particularly like this scanner. Okay, this time it worked. But this one only from, like, 20 to 30 meters. See, and we found it. But otherwise, that's how you do it. You go between these axes, you just make, like, you know, a cross tunnel. Like, 4-way cross. like an intersection, like this. And then you just run with this scanner every direction, and you see which one is the closest. And if you can't get any closer, then you simply either go down or up and see which one it is, if it's down or up. Also, I forgot to mention one small thing, is that if you're on the Sanctuary Moon, which is this planet in here, that's a so-called starter planet. Actually, you start on the Aloyet, but anyway, what I wanted to explain in here, that on Sanctuary Moon, you can't mine in the unclaimed areas. Obviously, you can't mine in the claimed areas either, but the unclaimed areas, not climbed, you can't mine anything in there. You need the actual, you need to claim this and then you can mine. But on all the other planets in here, including Aloyet itself, you don't need to be in your own circle. Yes, I know I am, but in other planets you can mine any other circle that is not taken, like these in here. If the square is red, which means it's taken, or purple, which means it belongs to the so-called game itself, like the market. See, that's a permanent market, it's not a player made. Obviously in these you can't mine, you can't do anything, but every square that is not taken, that is free, you can just freely mine. And if you enable that, see, all the blue squares around me, I can go into any terrain and I can mine away. And finally, when you're done with your mining, the easiest way to go up is, well, just turn yourself 45 degrees up, the maximum you can, and just start digging. I first thought you can't climb out like this, but as you can see, you can. Just hold the run button and occasionally jump. You can probably put it on some kind of scripting and just automatically just go up, but well, that's how I'm doing it. I'm thinking voice attack maybe combined with auto hotkey could do excellent job in climbing out of the holes. But well, that's how it works, guys. I hope you find this useful and stay tuned for more of Tool Universe tutorials.